Jello their H3T to boot their dang on time. I ain't gonna lie to you. You notice this is a little bit of a late upload for me? That's because I was contemplating if I was even gonna do this. I was contemplating, are they even worth making videos about anymore? Let me put on my dang on hat, gosh dang it, let me put on the dang on hat. You feels me? My dang on Captain Buzzkill hat, because I was really thinking to myself, should I even make a video for these bums? I really was. I almost gave up. I really did, but I have an obligation to my Severance. I gotta see this season through. Just to say that I did it, gosh dang it. For my own personal gain. Because one day we're gonna be good, gosh dang it. And we're gonna look back on this year and say, hey, but H3T covered him the whole year when we was trash, gosh dang it. So he real. He real, gosh dang it. Now, that's neither here nor there. Now, let me just go up and down the list of multiple. Yo, we lost to the Nets. We can't beat a team that up until tonight had only won 11 games. 11! Not in the last month, all season. We can't beat a team that's only beaten 11 people. That's the Knicks for you. But y'all, there's actually points. Because shockingly and astonishingly, we continue to get worse. So there's actually more stuff to talk about. Let's start with number one, gosh. And yes, I plan on wearing this captain's hat the whole video, gosh dang it. Let's start with number one, gosh dang it. Now, this is more of a shot compliment combo. Remember when we first got Carmelo, gosh dang it? Oh my gosh, when we first got Carmelo. Now, he was arguably on the down tick, admittedly, but he was still pretty darn good. He was Captain Clutch all the time, not just Mr. Fourth Quarter. This was back in the day when Carmelo would drive in, and even if he missed the first initial layup or dunk attempt, he'd be the first one to get the ball, come back down, and go back up. Remember, couldn't nobody mess with him on that foolishness? Those days are long gone. Even though I will say that man is still Captain Clutch on the low. The shots he was making in the fourth quarter was just incredible. Carmelo still has that quality to make clutch buckets down the dang on stretch. And what have I always said? It's all about, are you doing your freaking job? And Carmelo has been doing his job, gosh dang it. We never really asked him to play defense, so getting on him for not playing D is just irrational. Like, what's the point of that? So I'm not going to get on the man for not playing D, but the man's doing his job, and that's to get buckets when we need it. So shout out to Carmelo for doing his freaking job. So that's an example of one type of player. You want to know who's not doing their job? Kristaps Porzingis. What a friggin' bum! And you know what? I'm not impressed by a double-double. If you're one of those kind of bums that looks at box scores at the end of the day and you didn't watch the freaking game and you're going to try and come on my video and try to say, well, Porzingis had a double-double. Did you watch the game? Did you see when that man fouled out again when we needed him the most, like Avatar Aang just disappears? Did you see that bum miss consecutive open shots in a row? Did you see that man let point guards my height go into the paint and do whatever they want? Porzingis is a worthless bum, and you know what? I hope they trade him. I've been trying to be nice with KP, but I'm tired of giving people excuses for natural abilities. I am not impressed by a double-double. I am not impressed by his blocks because he's 7 freaking 3. If Joakim Noah, that bum Joakim Noah, can average 14 rebounds, well, gosh dang it, Porzingis, so should you. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed by physical attributes. Of course he gets blocks. Of course he'll get the occasional rebound. He's 7 freaking 3. That's not impressive. You want to know what was impressive? Watching Derrick Rose shut down Jeremy Lin the first 3 quarters, holding that bump scoreless. That was impressive. You know what was impressive? Watching freaking Carmelo make those clutch baskets toward the end to get us to where we needed to be. That was impressive. You know what was impressive? Watching Courtney Lee, even though he struggled the whole freaking night, get it together in the 4th quarter to give us some clutch baskets. Watching Lance Thomas be the only person down below freaking trying to get rebounds. That's impressive. And the man didn't even start. Porzingis, on some Shawn Michaels foolishness, tuned up the band and hit sweet chin music in the face of Derrick Rose. Kristaps kicked Derrick Rose in the face, and Rose still kept playing, still managed to get some more points off, still managed to get some amazing assists. He did his job. Carmelo did his job. Everyone's doing their job but you bum. And it's stifling the team. I keep saying we can't have 2 Melos out there. We cannot have 2 Carmelos out there now. Oh, and they didn't play D as usual. Like, comment, subscribe, H2TC, you know the Triple OG putting in as much work as me. Do me a favor, point him out. I've had just about enough of this foolishness. The Knicks suck, 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 the Knicks suck. Hilton style.